Alright, final boss, SARIEL Challenge Edition. Dude, screw this final boss on a serious note. But with it, before you yell at me in the comments, there's a better team out there. I understand that, but this is free to play, okay? You can suck it if you, get mad at me for that. But again, score reward is currently, it's pretty high up there. You're gonna get 30,000 rankings. Remember, for this final boss, this is the team that I'm using. I'll show it to you in a second and kind of explain it, right? So with the reward, okay, you just gotta score top 50%. That's all you gotta do. It's not hard. I'm pretty sure you can do it on Hell also, but challenge, okay, that's what we really care about, because if you want the card, right, the artifact card set, you need to do challenge difficulty, which is, again, stupid, but hey, right here, if you want this card, which I really recommend getting, you have to be challenged multiple times, keep farming and keep doing all of that. If you want the costume, you can beat Hell and then go in exchange for these ones over here. If, all else fails, right? So again, you do challenge or Hell a bunch of freaking times and you can buy this, okay? But if that's not your forte, you're doing challenge, you're getting this that way, I'll show you how to. Now again, there's better teams, don't jump on me, I understand. Okay, you can use Liz here, right? Liz is where everyone's kind of using because, you're losing 15% or 20%, 15% of a boost because you're using Escanor. But everyone has Escanor and it's free to play, right? And you'll still score pretty high. You see I'm currently top 6%. I'll make it there, I'll be fine. If you want a higher score guide, what you're gonna need to do is obtain Liz. Go and find her some way if you don't have her. She's probably hidden somewhere. You just time travel and you'll get her, right? It's not that hard. But that's there, right? Also, if you have Ragbon, it'll be so much better. But guess what? We're free to play. We don't have Ragbon, okay? The closest thing to Ragbon we have is Death Pierce. So we're using Death Pierce, right? Gother was for free, Escanor was for free, King, a lot of people have obtained it by now. It's kind of free to play. Again, you can say otherwise, but he's been back so many times, and he's been in the coin shop like hundreds of times. So we'll say that. We're again going to use HP food here. Artifact card set, we're using the single target boost, right? So that's what we're using. Keep in mind, if you want to get a higher score, defeat the last enemy with a fairy hero. Okay, so you have to use Harlequin's attack in order to do it. Pretty simple, okay? Pretty simple. Let's jump into the gameplay. Let me show that to you and walk you through it as much as I can. And also, it is worth mentioning, I think this works, right? You can use green Hellbrim over here, and you can use his relic. And I think that works on bench to where it gives 20% extra boosted stats for fairy units, and that will give King a bigger area to do damage. Try that. I don't know if it works, but I think his relic works on bench. I think so. If I'm wrong, all right, GG's. Okay, so onto the gameplay here, right? With this entire thing, damn, that's loud. Oh my god, that's my deaf. With this entire thing, Final Boss SARIEL is a really cool Final Boss. It's fun, I'm not gonna lie. Again, I tortured myself. I could have just ran Liz, made this video with Liz. I could have done that, and I should have done that, okay? I wasted so much time trying to, test out different units. I came back to Escanor, I'm like, hey, he's good. He's able to clear it. You're just losing the 15%, but, you're beating challenge mode kind of consistently. Everything's okay, so I don't know why I did it to myself. You can use that Rimuru Abyss team if you have that. What is it? You need Gother's Relic, the Fez Gother. You need Green Arthur. And then on bench you need, what is it? The Ultra Rush Merlin. Go do that, okay? If you want to do that, that's no way near considered free to play. Fez Gother, I would not consider that by any means. If you look at it also, who is that? Rimuru. You need like a 3-6 plus Rimuru, and then or a 6-6 Fez King. So if you have that, dude, you're insane. But, not free to play, so I went with this team. Again, if you want a fast farming team, that's for you, right? So with this, right, we have, with this final boss, the entire gimmick you have to understand is there's two things, okay? When you're using Harlequin, you need to keep up, that shield, okay? If that's not there, you're dead, right? Because you have Green Gother going against Red SARIEL. Obviously, you know your colors, you know this, you're gonna get shredded, right? So your goal is to keep Gother alive because first off, you're getting a stat boost and all of that, and you kind of need a rank up to keep you there. Remember also, you're using HP defense on Gother, which means his attacks are doing jack, right? And in the first turns, you kind of need to hit the damage cap in order to clear as fast as possible, right? You also have to keep in mind that there's a counter, and when this counter goes up, you are screwed, okay? So for example, the counter's up. Now with this, if your King is not at least 75% plus health, you will die, right? So you'll see it here. What I do is, because I need to keep Gother alive also, I will use this gold, and I need to attack on this turn anyways, and I will get a bunch of shield back to keep Gother and everyone alive on the team. Watch this, ready? But look at that. You could die, right? HP gear, you need that, or not HP gear, HP food. If you're using artifact card sets and you want to, do something around HP, you can do that also. Depends, do what you want. I'm not gonna, give you anything on that, but with it, I'm running attack crit. You kind of need some box CC in there if you have like the big boosts of you know, HP and all that. But again, you saw that's what happens, right? Now again, we can use an ult here, and I probably am going to use the ult. I think that's what I do. Yeah, use the ult. Okay, so watch this. This is a good plan. Okay, wait for it. Wait for it. I don't exactly remember what I do here. I genuinely don't. Let's see. I do this, yes, because I gotta take the damage down, and then I use the ult. And okay, so we're right there. I believe I use the Escunar with a rank up from Gother, and I get a second Escunar card, and I just use a gold Escunar card. Did I have to? No, but I did it just to make sure. Again, I also, if I had more luck, I could have pulled, you know, King with a Silver King. If I had that, I'd then rank it up, get a Gold King, and boom, dead. Didn't happen. So basically, that's what happened. I had to use Escunar. I lost a little bit of points here, which again, you could go and make up for. Again, you don't have to use ults. You can also make up for some points there that were lost. But again, we're done with turn 1 over here. I'm telling you now, if you're doing it with that ult, it's going to be a little bit more tough. Liz exists, right? And Liz is kind of way better for this because she's buffing constantly and doing all of that, so it's just a massive help. Going into this turn, okay? Sariel will attack you 3 times. 3 times, and he will target whoever's on the left there. Obviously we can go there. If you're using, you know, Arthur, both are greens, they're gonna get targeted and they're gonna get killed real fast, right? So I went into this having a nothing. I got a rank up and I used 2 king cards, and I gained enough shield to keep Gother alive. Again, he also was pretty low before entering in, so he'll like survive this on like 20-ish HP or 20% HP, but he did, so survived right there. I then proceed to, I believe, Escunar card, ult, and then King card, and that's more than enough to kill. Again, depending on what your Escunar is, I'm thinking 4-6 is just genuinely enough. 3-6, 2-6, it doesn't really matter. You know, if you're doing enough damage, if you're using HP, instead of HP food, if you're using attack food, you'll clear this even better. But with it, King had enough, like more than enough room. He could have killed for so much more, but there you go. 93k, he did good, he finished it off. And that's the boss cleared, right? You'll see the score here, which I think I got, again, 3,500 something. But if you did it more proper, you could have definitely got more of a score there. But there you go, 35-65. Not bad. It's genuinely not bad. And again, the Oath of Combat's where it mainly got killed. Because I'm using Escunar, I'm losing out right there. And again, because I'm using ultimates. So most of the percentage is lost there. That's just my entire take. Hopefully it helped you. That's just the clear guide, free to play, just to get the costume. Not a high point guide. If you need that, look for a whale. But that's really it. But again, that's the entire final boss Sariel. Clear guide. Again, you shouldn't even be trying this if you don't have high enough gear, or you know, box CC for the boost and all of that. And if you don't have UR gear, artifact card sets, or anything like that, don't try it on challenge. It'll be a little more difficult. If you don't have the recommended units, try the Abyss team. If you don't have that either, hey, GG's. So I'm being honest. But yeah, with that, thank you for watching. Peace out and enjoy. That's been it for me. Have fun and stay safe.